There's nothing quite like winning a trophy with your mates from your home club.
It's an unusual week for Outlaws fast bowler Zach Chappell as he packs his bags to begin a short stint away from Trent Bridge.
I'd wanted to kind of go on loan if I wasn't part of the setup with Notts for the T20. I knew it would be tough work getting in, and obviously as it is, they're playing 3 spinners, so and Fletcher's I think the next man in, so I thought it'd be a good idea to ask Mick, see where he's up to with that, and he said potentially if in the next couple of weeks if nothing happens, we'll let you go for a couple of games, and so I'm heading up to Gloucester for the next coming week. They've got a couple of T20 games that I'm going to hopefully be a part of. I'm looking to, as I said, help Gloucester to a couple of wins. They're still in a decent position. Gain some T20 experience myself. I've not played a huge amount of games, and I've only played 1 for Notts this year, T20. So yeah, a bit of everything really. Help them out, help myself out, and then if I needed to play for Notts this year, I'll be more than ready to give it a good crack. I haven't personally been out on loan, no. I've had a lot of close friends who have, so they've kind of told me about it. But yeah, no, it's an exciting week really, because it'd be nice to get to know a few new people, hopefully win a few games for Gloucester, and it's only going to help my cricket as well. So yeah, no, I'm excited to go.
Meanwhile, the rest of the Notts squad begin to focus their preparations on a week of red and white ball cricket. Harry Gurney has honed his T20 expertise around the world, most notably in a triple title winning winter.
First of all, I went to the T10 in the UAE. I was playing for the Northern Warriors and we won it, so that was nice. I only played a couple of games, but that's sort of part and parcel of being a franchise player. You know, it was funny looking around the benches at the IPL, looking at some of the players sat carrying drinks for oppositions. You just think, wow, you know. After that, I went to the Big Bash in Australia and won that in an amazing final against the Melbourne Stars, where, God, I think there were about 90 for non-chasing 140, and somehow we managed to drag it back. That was an amazing game. Then I went to the Pakistan Super League. Again, didn't feature a huge amount, but another great experience in different conditions, in a different culture, very different culture. And we won the Pakistan Super League, so that was sort of 3 from 3. So when I got to the IPL, I thought, well, probably due to not win a competition here, and that transpired to be the case. But as I say, there's nothing quite like winning a trophy with your mates from your home club, some of whom you've been through thick and thin with over a long period of time. So to add the blast would be amazing, and I think the game of cricket is changing rapidly. It has done in the last 10 years, and it's just accelerating. And I personally think it's changing a lot quicker than most people realise. T20 cricket is my strength. I think T20 cricket is the future of the game. Although I am 32, so I won't be playing forever. But it's an exciting time to be a cricketer.
As Gurney gears up for the visit of Derbyshire Falcons in the Blast, some other members of the Notts first team squad focus on finding fitness and form ahead of the forthcoming return of 4-day cricket. Meanwhile, a youthful second 11 side have progressed to their T20 Finals day.
It was funny because Anne came running up to me at Grantham to say, do you know that we're top of the table, and if we win one of the 2 games we've qualified for T20s, Finals day. It is nice to see that how far they've come over the couple of years. So a lot of match-winning performances together as a group of youngsters is nice. Obviously it's been nice that they've had a little bit of help with some of the senior guys, but you know, there's been a nice mix the whole year. So there's certainly some cricketers there, which is exciting.
Both as men make the long journey to Sussex for their date with destiny in the shadow of Arundel Castle. A combination of the Nottinghamshire Academy's leading lights and promising trialists will be supported by first-team experience from Ben Slater, Chris Nash and Matt Carter. As the Outlaws' semi-final against Glamorgan draws near, bowling coach Andy Pick offers a few choice words of advice to his attack.
Obviously it's a big day. It goes without saying we need to be clear about our plans, but we've got a slightly different dynamic potentially to normal days in the fact that we've only got a couple of seamers. All right, so the makeup of how we get through the 20 overs and stuff like that might be slightly different, obviously. Nashi obviously has played here, just what you were saying this morning about some of the games that you've played here, tight stuff.
We've played a lot of 2020 cricket over the years, and generally it is quite a slow pitch, so if you can keep the line of the stumps within play, I think is quite important. Obviously we never don't know what it's going to do. It's been under covers for a little bit, so it has decked around a little bit early on, but generally there's not a lot of pace in it, so actually I think our bowling attack is suited for this. But I think if we had a lot of pace, I think it would slide off and change the dynamic. But I think just spinners have always done well here as well, so I think we are suited for this. Just important that we do. I think keeping the stumps in play makes it hard to hit through the ball. Even in the nets there, it's quite hard to hit straight. Whereas if you start getting width, you can go. So just something to think about. Obviously, early on, I think you're attacking it with the seam up, but later on, I think the mixture of paces is also works very well here as the pitch does dry out a little bit.
The danger is if somebody gets into your first couple of balls, the danger with every bowler is that they start to speed up. They just want to get out the over, get through the over, get it finished with, draw a line under it and move on. When really what we need to be doing, we need to be slowing down. We need to just take a little bit longer, split second, just to check our fields right, just to check our heads right, revisit our plan and make sure that we're crystal clear about what we do. And that happens right at the very, very top level as well. Guys, rush through. Oh, there's 3 balls to go. I've got to get round as quick as I can. Get the over with. Oh, thank God for that. Finish that over. Whereas, you know, if you've gone for a few in the first 3, let's see what you can salvage out the over. Because if you go for 8 off the first 3, let's try and make it a 12 or an 11 off the over instead of just rushing through it, trying to get rid of it and going for 16. Because those 4 or 5 here and there can make all the difference. But enjoy it, fellas. There's people that go through their whole careers, never playing finals day. First team, second team. There's people with 15-year first team careers that have never played in finals day. Right, so it's a big event. It's a real achievement to get here. So let's just make sure we enjoy it.
Second team skipper Lyndon James leads his team out onto the field for the first semi-final of the day. But it proves to be a challenging 20 overs in the field for the green and golds, as Glamorgan compile an imposing total of 204 for 4. And the chase ultimately proves beyond the Outlaws on the day, as they're dismissed inside 18 overs. Back in Nottingham, the weather has not been kind to the Outlaws' chances of completing a T20 double over their local rivals. Steve Burks leads the team of ground staff who face the unenviable task of trying to make Trent Bridge fit for play after a day of downpours.
The danger area is wet again. Is that box here? Lift that box up. I mean, leading up to today, we looked at the forecast, so we knew it was going to start raining roughly 10 o'clock, that it roughly did. We're just waiting now. I mean, we keep going out, checking the weather, seeing how bad the outfield is. And then we just keep an eye on the radar now and the weather, and then once the umpires go, have a chat with them and see if there is any chance of play. And then we'll start working, brushing the water off and getting the covers off if we can. Yeah, because it's set in the outfield. We had an inch of rain Wednesday, so the outfield's saturated. See, Lancashire should have been called off already. Yeah, so, yeah.